This one's from my blue notebook. It's like number 21 or something. Because they took all I ever had, then threw me right away. And I was the actual Adam last. But now I'll never be okay. So now destruction's here to stay. And everyone I've ever known schemed together to make it this way. So what else is there to say? Is there an actual game? Seems like another day, another world, another life away. And I can still hear them say, I can't still hear them say a single word. Seems like all that's gone away. So shut me off because I'm not actually into being boyered. Shut it down because you disrespect when I'm worthy of being honored. Nobody pays or makes amends. They rape and steal in shame. Nobody proves to be my friend. On and on then goes their game. And now I'm even less, and will never be okay. And now we're eating less. I may never pave the way. And I used to believe in rainbows and unicorns, that somehow love could find us there. I looked to a time I called the rebuild. Knew I'd write the book and get us there. Spent most of my life down in the trenches, with evil clouding up my hell. But I never thought of giving up, because I knew someday all would be well. I've been trapped among the sinners in an era that's all bad. But I believe in the sacred secret, so I walked tall, work with what I had. Now divine design seems all too sublime, because the arrogant darkness pushed way past the line. A destiny to restore, a hope to lead us to forever. But just like everything else, we turn my sunshine into stormy weather, then laugh like it's whatever, and it never seems to get better. Because this gaslight-style terrorist attack has gone on 2 years strong. My husband's dead, my kids stay sick, and like my items, my hope's pretty much gone. My house is destroyed, there's nobody left, and they cut out all my teeth. They gave me dog shit bad breath, excuse my language. They knew it was me. But because of how they had abused me, they copied every single idea I ever had, and then refused to even use me. So now I'm even less than I already was before. And I was supposed to help save us. Now destruction knocks at our door. They took all I ever had, then threw me right away. And I was actual Adam last. So I may never be okay. So what else is there to say? And the sons of destruction, those separate. They're like, easy, she says, And I'm supposed to just know about a Messiah from 2,000 years ago? So that I can act right? Well, if he was like Traci, should I just go ask Traci what to do? Okay, so I'm supposed to imagine about it? Praying? It's called praying. But he doesn't respond? Well, will I be able to hear him? Oh. You mean like in a different lens or something? I astro project every now and again. So I imagine to this great ex-husband, but not like your people husband, right? Okay. So that's in a different lens or something, and I don't expect for him to answer me. But then I'll just begin to get answers that are like invisible from energy. Or we'll just go ask Traci. Or maybe her brother. Okay, so if you aren't even really saying so, then yeah, okay. Do I believe? Well, I guess I'll just have to have my God moment and get back to you on that one. I know it sounds really silly, but it's about allowing your heart to be opened to his divine life breath, to the Father through the Son, by some niceness from the Holy Spirit. By means of the Holy Spirit, well, we're tired of being mean nowadays. Holy just means dedicated to God or set aside for a specific purpose in ancient Greek. They said, why should we follow her down the narrow, winding track when we can see tall mountains much easier up ahead to attack. She must be punishment disabled, because we don't want her to be a part of it. She thinks she's God, or she disobeyed him or something. So that's why we keep stealing her book and keeping her out of it. She transgresses with success, and we can't understand about it. So we all feel threatened and on the defense about it. So we all uprose against her. Because she's trying to teach us Jesus. But we know that we are above her. So you can see why we all chose to do this. She's supposed to have all the money in the world. She's prophesied to help us everlast. So we stole all she ever had or was going to get, kept it for ourselves. So instead of winning, she should get last. And we don't know why she's so upset. Because we, the rest of us, without her, separate, we all had ourselves a blast. Sarcasm? Not really. But logical? Will it ever last? How far are we off track? They didn't want me to be a part of it, so they copied me. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sanctification is becoming able to understand God's perspective, the way that he sees things, with discernment from all angles. The greater good, as you become holy, as you become dedicated to the sacred secret, or set aside for God's specific purpose for you. Salvation, on the other hand, is a gift from God. A gift that God offers us regarding eternity, once the process of sanctification has become manifest or has come fully into fruition, which is a time of harvesting. A separation of the weeds from the wheat, as God's plan becomes fully into reality, as prophecy fulfills. Okay, now I'm going to go actually look up what those two words mean and see how I did on my definitions. I was correct. Let's see. I was to spend 38 days only down in these lowliest of low of lands, then spring back up atop a wildly lame and tamed kind of beast, a brand new land, and each was worthy of booking a seat upon our ark, modern day. It's fastened tight in hope each is fastened tight into his seat, and we'll get there one of these days, to ascend up out of this abyss. But how do people fold into their own carbon copy? Sounds to me like a bunch of... Will they just know? Will they just know who's them? Will they see themselves and... Never mind, I can hear me. I sound crazy. How eloquent and how cheap a shot. I've all but missed a chance taken away before it arrived, and maybe only real in my mind. This seems like this is happening for real. Seems like it. This seems like... But like nobody else can speak of it. Or it's my mental fortitude? Is it my mental fortitude that's being radiation mind controlled through technology? Microscopic? Innovation at its most invasive. Disrespectful. Is that even possible? Is there anyone who understands about my blessings, the honor, the curse keeping? My little ones, the curse that's keeping my little ones safe. But because of my biography and being misplaced, simulations on the edge of space and time, where I'm in between heaven and Teom, quite loud, where I'm supposed to rebuild or repair or get to help climb us out. But the other existers from 2 and 4 are around me near a 3D I've never seen. The lowliest of low of lands. God's kingdom as divine, once we make it that way. Double upgrade, yo, save the trauma for your llama mama in the drop of a dime. Now it's a redesign time for all of mankind. Easy when we let it be. Even though we can't always rewind, we let it be rainbows and unicorns this time. Paradigm and an inner and outer looping parallelogrammatron. Here in final time, Roman Altisore, Renoir, Remanoise. Holy cross-stitch, Covenant Davidic. Nice to fix this. Come on then, who's with it? A maiden mother or fully grown? I'm finally starting to feel like I might be fully grown. For every sin I've ever solved, across my wandering path I've reaped in torment, so we're even. I know this too shall pass. And my cup it runneth over, I'm having a half-full flask. And they finally just might sneak a peek up under this face mask. My truth reveals, and I'm thanking God that this too shall pass. Because I probably need a free pass. Because I'm miles left to go, and I'm low on dough for gas. Not up to take much sass. Probably need to take a break and go. This too shall pass. Am I grown up this time? So I know in time we'll get to where we need to be. Is it actually up to me? And then my husband says to me, we're here in the knowledge trees of the garden of life, and I'm smiling hot down on my still perfect wife. My husband's deceased. And my ancient alien angel hand could reach her tears to wipe. All I wanted was to give her a great vacation to satisfy her as she once again breathes life. 'Cause she down there sits sobbing with pen cold in her hand. She's wanted, she's needed. She's made it her goal to find all of our little lost lambs. She called out to the few, to the proud, to the many. Because hope she had me promise to more than just a few, but to many. In her truth and in her wisdom, she figured out at last, the bowl to spearhead this lionly beast. By the double-headed eagle's wingspan, she did land. She was the spirit and the bride, the root and offspring of David. It was so she could sexy sinful as she transgressed and enjoyed the marriage. Covenant Davidic. Brand new, same old Covenant Davidic. Rebuild or bust. But my perfect angel, my maiden, the mother and young, she fully crones. She was supposed to be a freedom, a chance to Eden us home. Many are called, few are chosen. With Jehovah, we're never alone. And it's okay to go home. Or to give the dog a bone.